So, so what we'll be doing this morning is first what we'll do is we will. I'm going to interview Karmavajra about this project that we're fundraising for. So Karmavajra is there. I'll introduce him in a moment, and then I'll also interview Nikhil, who's there in Amaravati, and also in Maharashtra, and Madhavi, who's in Dehradun, which is in the north of India, up near the Himalayas. And then we'll have a break, just have a break. And then we're going to have breakout rooms. So we'll actually have a chance to meet other people. So the idea is we're going to mix it up. So we'll have people from India and people from Ireland all mixing together and meeting each other. And then we're going to finish with a special bilingual puja in Hindi and English. And we'll explain how that's going to work when we get there. And as part of that, there'll be an opportunity to give to this project, which is all about communicating the Dharma online in India. So that's basically the plan for the morning. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to chant the refuges and precepts. So the way this is going to happen is that Karmavajra is going to lead the Pali part, which is the 3 refuges and the 5 precepts, and then I'll respond, and then I'll lead the 5 precepts in English, and Karmavajra will respond. So I'd invite you to join in, and if you're coming in from Ireland, you'll notice that the tune of the refuges and the precepts is a wee bit different. Yeah, just be aware of that. Yeah, so you'll need to listen in. It's beautiful, actually. It's a beautiful tune. So just something's happened here with my. Here we go. Great, good. Okay, so I think without further ado, as we say, would you like to start, Karmavajra?
Okay, thank you, Jnanadhara. Just we can have silence for a minute and then I will start. Refuge and precept. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
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 Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dhammam saranang gacchami.
Dhammam saranang gacchami.
Sangham saranang gacchami.
Sangham saranang gacchami.
Dutiyam pi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammam saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi sangham saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammam saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi sangham saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Panatipata veramani.
Panatipata veramani.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Adinadana veramani.
Adinadana veramani.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Kamesu miccachara veramani.
Kamesu miccachara veramani.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Musavada veramani.
Musavada veramani.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sura meraya majja.
Suramirya majja.
Pamadatthana veramani.
Amadhatana veramani.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sadhu,
Sadhu.
sadhu,
Sadhu.
sadhu.
Sadhu. With deeds of love and kindness,
With deed of loving kindness,
I purify my body.
I purify my body.
With open-handed generosity,
With open-handed generosity,
I purify my body.
I purify my body.
With stillness, simplicity, and contentment,
With stillness, simplicity, and contentment,
I purify my body.
I purify my body.
With truthful communication,
With truthful communication,
I purify my speech.
I purify my speech.
With mindfulness clear and radiant,
With mindfulness clear and radiant,
I purify my mind.
I purify my mind. Thank you.
So thank you, Karmavajra.
Thank you, Jnanadhara.
It's lovely to chant the refuges and precepts in that way. It always reminds me of being in India. So I've visited India twice, I think now, and I've just had a wonderful time in India, particularly meeting all of you, Indian brothers and sisters in the Dharma, order members and Dharma mitras and friends, and so I'm just really delighted to have you, and wonderful to get things underway in that way. So I wanted to I wanted to introduce Karmavajra to you. So I've met Karmavajra a few times now. I think probably I can't remember the first time we met, but we certainly met through. We're both part of what's called the International Council, which is a group of about 35, 40 order members who are spread all over the Triratna world, and the UK and Ireland and Europe and Australia, New Zealand, and North America and South America and India. And we come together about every year and a half, every 2 years, and that's how I've gotten to know Karmavajra. And he's actually in a retreat centre at the moment called Bhaja in Maharashtra and in the west of India, and we met there, and I've got a really vivid memory of Karmavajra, and particularly just what a force of nature he is. So I asked him what his name means, Karmavajra, and his name means action with wisdom and power. Action with wisdom and power. And it didn't surprise me that that's what it meant, because that's the way he is. He's a man who has an incredible dynamism. He gets things done. He makes things happen, and with an incredibly exuberant, generous kind of spirit. So I just remember there was, at the end of this international council, a number of us were going in different directions in India to see various sites. So some of us went up to Aurangabad to see the Ajanta and Ellora caves, the ancient caves which are carved into the sides of carved into the rock and hillsides. And he organized it all. All these people going in all different directions, all these different cars and trains, and I think there might have been planes involved as well. Anyway, it was quite an operation, and I just remember not just the efficiency, but the enthusiasm and the kind of joy which he demonstrated in just helping people do what they wanted to do and helping people come together. So I'm not surprised that he has that name, that he was given that name, and I'm not surprised that he's one of the order conveners. So it's his kind of role to help. I asked him what his job involves, and he says it helps, let me just see, what did he say exactly? To look after the order and to help them or create the conditions for real going for refuge. So that's what his business is. And I'm sure he just, I'm sure he just does an amazing job. And there's a lot to do. And he's just, very, very dynamic man, and very, very generous and friendly. So I'm just really delighted to have you here, Karmavajra. Maybe you could start by we've heard a lot on the news about India, particularly Maharashtra, just in terms of COVID-19 and the impact of COVID-19. And maybe you could just give us a sense of how the situation is at present in Maharashtra.
Yeah. Thank you, Jnanadhara. It is really nice to be here in this international event and have a dialogue with all. With you, with the Dublin Centre, So it's a very delight to be a part of Triratna, actually. Because of Triratna, we are meeting each other. And so basically, I was working for the order from last few months, and it is really tough time for us because of the COVID situation. So many order member might aware that many news was coming from the India that someone is at least all the way daily, or sometime it was happening that someone was dying, and many order members were suffering from this corona situation. So it's now, right now, we can say it's slowing down now. I mean, still we are relaxed because second waves of corona is over, but still we are Indian government or people are expecting the third wave might come in next few weeks, like that. So that is still we are in that, what you can say, we are in worry in a way, because we don't know what will happen, because Indian condition or medical system is not very good yet. Means still we are not prepared for the third wave in a way. So you might know that means lots of all the in India in a way it was suffering from the COVID, and we have lost many people in India. It's more, it means I have seen first time I have seen in my life like that situation all the medical system has been collapsed and all these things was happening, and always people were means in the insecurity like that. So who will go anytime or what will happen? People, it was like that, and we were not this. In the uncertainty was there, and people were not able to go out their home, and because you might know that Indian people like the social atmosphere. They want to go to each other house, and gathering their main characteristic is like that. They cannot stay alone like that.
And how has it been? How do you think people are, internally, as it were? How are people now that things have eased a little bit? What's the mood or the atmosphere, and do you think, and for people?
Yeah, still means now we have started at least means they come out of fear. At least they know there's still means it slowed down. That is the one thing, but still are many people have lost their job because of from last 1 year. Yeah. They are suffering from the corona situation, and many people don't have enough money, or they don't have the good jobs, and they are struggling for that now, because they need to regain their income, they regain the establishment, their, what we can say, the jobs and the business like that. So still it is not very healthy in a way, we can say. But I can say, because just I'm related with the Triratna, because of the Dhamma activity, we are surviving, in a say, because at least we can say many in Triratna we organize many activities in those days. So many, even it was online, but we were providing the food, Dhamma food to the people. So it was the food we were getting. That was, we are surviving, we can say, because even if there was lots of difficulty in outside, but internally we were in keeping touch with each other and having discussion on Dhamma like that.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So basically, but people in Triratna, they were keeping in contact with each other, and presumably online through Zoom or WhatsApp or. No, I've seen lots of pictures of people distributing food, and also one particular striking image of a van with a big oxygen tank in it that was driving around in I can't remember where it was, somewhere in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
And is that work still continuing? Providing food and groceries and so on for people?
Yeah, still means almost many order members were active to it was our character to help in the society. It was our pet as a what you can say, bodhisattva ideal, or what we call it in Hindi. Yeah. So many order members are engaged in society in different ways. Some people in Nagpur or they were organized properly and trying to get out from home, even it was in difficult situation, but they were going to the station or many different places to provide them the food and medical facility. It was just, we have formed the central COVID team, COVID relief team. So it was the centralized functioning. We were doing that to the helping people, as well as many centers were working on their own without helping from any other. Just they were organizing with themselves, and they were trying to help to the other people. So almost we can say almost 80% order member were active to help to the other people in different ways. Sometimes they might have the puja and something like that to the people's house, to the society, or sometimes providing different food and giving them the confidence, just like we form the medical team or the team of doctors.
A team of doctors, or
yes, and we were providing online the facility, just counseling, because you know that the internet is a good way, but in India it's working indifferently, because lots of messages coming from here and there, and we don't know on which message we have to rely upon or we can trust. So that's why we provide them the team of doctors, so they can get contact with them and get the facility, or at least get the confidence.
So this is this to give people reliable information about how to respond medically to coronavirus and recover from coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
And getting the confidence, because people were in fear, so they don't know what to do. So if they get the counseling, so at least they get they got the counseling because of the team.
So the counselling was medical, or was it broader than that?
Broader than that. It is
Okay.
not only medical counseling.
Okay.
Means other things was also involved there. Means
And what?
counsel,
Yeah. What sort of things were people talking about in the counselling? Do you know?
Yeah, means specifically, first of all, they don't know which means in corona there is no proper treatment. It is not means what you can say one treatment. People are means what we call it. It's not means there is no medicine on coronavirus. That is the one condition. So people don't know what to do. Different people get the different opinion. You know, in India they have the multiple. You get different opinions. That one thing.
Yeah.
And another thing, they were getting frightened because they don't know the what will happen or like that, or how to get the treatment and what the precautions. So all kind of help was there.
So you were providing food and medical assistance where possible, and also just giving people information so they could have more confidence.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, I know there's been a lot of Dharma activity online as well in India. People giving Dharma talks. Could you tell us a little bit about that side of things?
Yeah, definitely. That is the only what we can say things we got really in a good way. That's why we are survived. We can say mentally we survived because of that. It was good thing that in April and May we celebrate the Dr. Ambedkar Jayanti and Buddha Jayanti. So on this occasion, usually we come together on regular way, but in this time we couldn't gather in person. So just all activity was online, but there were multiple activity. Every center organized their own program. So at least in online that time, in one way, on the occasion of Buddha Jayanti, there were nearly 54 program on the one day.
Wow.
You can imagine. Yeah. So 54 talk and puja was organized in one day. And in a whole week, we can say more than 150 program was happened.
Wow.
So yeah, like that you can say same in April, same in May, in the Buddha, on the occasion of Buddha Jayanti, and other also we got the chance to invite some Western people. Recently we have done a study by many Western order members. So it was chance for us to have interact with each other and have a dialogue with each other. Yeah.
It's been one of the wonderful things, isn't it? I mean, it's been a very difficult time for everybody around the world, but one of the things that's been wonderful is being able to connect, like we're doing today, from different areas, connecting with each other.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to know, I mean, I've been in meetings with you on a few occasions online over the past 18 months, and you always seem very bright and upbeat. And how have you kept your spirits up? How have you kept your confidence and your energy going yourself personally in the last period of time?
Yeah, one thing we can say, my Dhamma practice, reflection on Dhamma. That is because I know that all the uncertainty, it is the part of samsara. And if you are in samsara, definitely we have to face all these things. So this is this time Corona, but it might be in different, it might come in different way. So this understanding gives me the confidence, and just I'm trying to keep the contact with Buddha and Bodhisattva. We are doing regular sadhana and with order member, and we are trying to just remind ourselves we are not from this samsara, or we remember the Buddha and Bodhisattva. This is the one thing. And another thing I can say means the Sangha spirit, because I'm getting interact with each other with the all internationally. So this is one thing. Just I must say that thank you to Abhayratna Trust and Karuna Trust, who give the confidence. Just they stand behind us in that difficult situation, say that we are there, and they supported in different way with the economy, and because of that also we could help to the society. So that is, I think that as an order member, I feel really proud and get confidence. Yeah, that I would like to say. Yeah,
wonderful. Yeah, no, that's it's really good to hear, Karmavajra. I mean, I've just been really impressed with how you've responded. Well, actually, people all over the world have responded in terms of communicating the Dharma and being willing to be innovative, to adapt, and to be creative. And particularly, I've been very struck by just how dynamic and creative you've been in India. The order members I've spoken to. I've got quite a good connection with Amrit Siddhi. I see him quite a bit, and what he's been involved with as well. And through those connections, lots of other order members doing things all over the country. Maybe you could tell us a little bit. So we're here. The part of this, well, in a way, the main purpose for being together this morning is to raise some money for a particular project to help get the Dharma out to people, not just in one part of India, but the whole of India. Is that the idea?
Yeah. So this, I can say, these things give us the opportunity to reach out to the all over the India, because you know that India is a big country. It means one person, you say Madhvi, she's from Dehradun. It's very in the north and in the Himalayas, like that. And Ratnakumar, he's from Orissa. So we came because of this facility. We came together easily. That is the one thing we can say. And what we are trying to do, that we want to reach out to every person like that, because the old way, we were working on the old way to print a leaflet and go to the family, but nowadays this is not possible. So that's why we want to shift our publicity things. So we want to bring together in one platform. So this was our agenda, and from last few years I was working on that. So how we have the multiple, we have 40 centers in India nearly, and 40 groups are working. So it's a huge network we do have, but because of this internet and website and all this facility, we bring together like that. So because of that, I could count that 54 program was there. So I was getting so what is happening in the India like that. So that was our aim, and just bringing people together. And another aim was to just give them the facility they can easily get the Dharma. Because of this website and all the internet facility, we bring all the Dhamma teachings together, Indian talks on YouTube and all these things, and Dhamma takes Bhante's materials. So this is our plan, to just bring them together so it can be available to all people.
And there are it just occurs to me, there's a number of languages in India, isn't there? Like in Maharashtra, Marathi, I think, is the main language. And in the north, it's Hindi, and I don't know. Have you plans to develop into different language groups, or?
Still we are focusing on Hindi.
Okay.
Because north and in some extent Marathi people can understand Hindi, but definitely we will have to think about that. Just Ratnakumar is there. He's from Orissa, and he does have the different language. So we will have to think about that, definitely.
It's quite I think sometimes when people in the West think about India, they think of one big. Everybody in India is the same, but actually, when you go there, you realize that people are very different, speak different languages, and it's almost a little bit like Europe. It's lots of different countries. One name, as it were.
It is true.
Fantastic. So that's the vision, isn't it? To get the Dharma to as many people as possible, and to reach out using the online. And I gather, do most people have a mobile smartphone in India? Is that the way people access online content?
Most of the people, that still there are lots of people who does not have the even smartphone also.
Sure.
We know that, but many people are accessing this facility now. Just recently, I got the news that just one company, it's called Jew. It is introducing the smartphone in a very small amount or in cheap price like that.
Okay.
So we are expecting that maybe in future everyone will have the smartphone. But India is a huge country. So there are lots of people still they don't have the book and pen and all these things also.
Yeah.
So we are still far away from all that thing.
So it's a big vision.
Yeah.
So we've got the part of the idea for the morning was to hear from a few people who've connected with the Dharma online. And I wonder if you could introduce, we've got two guests. We've got Madhavi and Nikhil. So maybe Karmavajra, you could introduce our two friends, and then I'll talk to them for a while.
Yeah. So thank you, Jnanadhara. Just for today, we have another two guests. One is Madhavi. She is basically from the Mumbai, but now from last few years, she is shifted in Dehradun. It is the part of, we can say, lower Himalaya, where she is from. And when I got this idea, I would like to introduce her because of the internet facility and all this, whatever we are doing with this project, she's getting connected with the Dharma. This is the only way she can get connected with Maharashtra and get contact with Dharma. So just I would like to invite her. Her father and mother is also order member. As an order member.
Okay, right.
Yeah, and from last few years, recently we have been to Dehradun and she hosted her very nicely. So just I have a good memory with her. So she's Madhvi Sate. And one another young guy is Nikhil. He's working for us for this on the internet platform. So already behalf of me, or we can say he's the person who is only working on this big task, because he's trying to get contact with all 4D centers and trying to organize their program and bring them into in our website. So he's making hard work to make this vision in reality, like that we can say. So and try to give the publicity to the events. So he has completed his engineering, but he was the part of the Mahavihar community, but recently shifted in Amravati in his home. Because of the lockdown, he lost his job, and now he recently joined us. So I'm very happy to he's here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks, Karmavajra. Thank you. It's lovely to hear you introduce them, because I've never met them before.
Thank you.
So, thanks, Karmavajra. Thanks for your insights and your perspectives. Really inspiring to hear. And Madhavi, so you're originally from Mumbai, and what's it like for most of us, probably maybe all of us in Ireland? We've come from a different religion or a different tradition, or no religion at all. So what's it like growing up in a family where your mother and father are both not just Buddhists, but order members?
Actually, we are very fed up in Mumbai. Last 30 years, we are staying in Mumbai. Till 30 years, here is very pollution, population. We need a rest and peaceful place. So that's why my husband was thinking we want to shift somewhere. There is a very nice nature and all. So we visualize, me and my husband, it's happened with us. It's happened, and literally it's happened once a day. And the place is very nice. Dehradun, Uttarakhand. That is the उसे कहा जाता है कि भारत का न्यूजीलैंड ये है वो स्विट्जरलैंड इंडिया स्विट्जरलैंड कहते हैं उत्तराखंड.
Oh, Switzerland.
And
yes, Switzerland.
India Switzerland है वो.
Okay.
And really very nice. Yes.
And
so we are But we miss our people, we miss our tradition, we miss our Mumbai lots.
Mm.
But
And
in pandemic,
and you've been able to have you been able to connect online with your people in Mumbai?
yes. Last 2 years we connect very easily with the Zoom and internet. We are very easily connect with each other, and really we feel very good. Um, we do really meditation or self improvement. जो होता है, that is a very fast thing. Last 2 years, है ना? People is other people. We saw other people is very saddy or very disturbing mindness, but we are very free, we are very mindful, we are doing lots of things with very mindfulness. My kids are very mindful somehow. They are saying, we are saying ki, we are watching the atmosphere, others है ना? So compared to them we are very happy, we are very खुश. मतलब हमें लगता है कि हम बहुत ही अच्छे संघ से जुड़े हैं. We are very connect with our sangha. Yes.
And how many
Respected
children
Dhammacharya.
how many children do you have?
I have two children,
And what ages are they?
two kids I have.
And how old are they?
Yeah, they are here only.
Okay.
One is 8 years and one is 4 years.
Okay. Oh, so they're quite small.
They're very small. Yes.
And what's the
So we are very happy.
and what's the situation with coronavirus like in Dehradun?
Compared to Maharashtra, the situation is very good from Dehradun because of the atmosphere, nature, fresh air, fresh food, fresh vegetables, lots of is there. So compared to Maharashtra, and the population is also less compared to Maharashtra. The population is also less in Uttarakhand. So that's why social distancing का इतना not that much effect on us. मतलब but still we are very good with our friends. The home structure, house structure is different from Maharashtra. There is not a Uttarakhand is very nice place. मतलब small cottages, different is there. Bungalows is there.
Okay.
Not in Mumbai. Mumbai is a very jumbled or congested area. Na? Mumbai and Pune is a very congested area. So not like that.
It sounds beautiful. It sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. And is there any other people, any other Buddhists in Dehradun?
Yes, so many. Our center is there. Dhammachari Bodhisagar was there. He was passed away last year in coronavirus. He's a very respected Dhammachari. Is there in North or North India. Dhammachari Bodhisagar is there. He's a very and we are very lucky. They blessed us. We meet with them. And they are very. Jolly type of person to with each other, but we lost that Dhammachari last so and then there is a very nice other Dhammachari Gana is also Dhammacharini is also there.
Okay.
So we are connect with them, we meet them, we do yes.
And are you able to come
We
together?
organize shibits and all.
Are you able to come together?
Yes.
And meet in person? Oh wow! Okay.
Wonderful. Yes, sir. Yes. We meet them, keeping distancing and all, mask and our.
Sure. And how was?
And
were you able?
Our study is also online is very nice. Our study, Dhamma study is also we are doing very nice way online.
And you're doing that online?
In Zoom. Yes.
And how does?
Yes, online. All ladies comes together.
And how? What are you? What are you studying in your study group?
Yes, study where Buddhatva Manav ka Adarsha. Buddhatva Manav ka Adarsha.
Human enlightenment.
Pratikriyatmak.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Sorry, sir. Sorry. And then Srujak Man, Pratikriyatmak Man, Pratikriyatmak Srujak. Reactive mind.
Okay.
And mindfulness.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's reactive mind and creative mind. Yeah. So similar things to what we were studying in our
creative mind and reactive
here in Dublin. Yeah. Thanks. Wonderful to meet you, Madhavi.
We do regularly meditation 6 to 7 morning.
Oh, you do meditation in the morning 6 to 7?
We are doing meditation 6 to 7. Yes, 6 to 7. Yes.
And is that online as well?
With the group online.
Ah, wonderful.
Yes, online. Yes.
Excellent. And how many people are? How many?
Every
people
Sunday there is a Dhamma class. Every Saturday.
How many people come to your morning
35 people be together.
Oh wow, fantastic! That's amazing. So thanks. Wonderful to talk to you, Madhavi. And I can see your children in the background there. And we're gonna.
Yes, they're disturbing us a little bit.
No, they're fine. They're absolutely fine. Wonderful to talk to you. So we'll all have a chance to meet in a little while. But I want to go south now, down to Amaravati, and to meet Nikhil. So Nikhil, maybe you could tell us, how did you get involved with Triratna?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nikhil.
Namo Buddhaya, Jai Bhim, present all here. Actually, I am living in Amravati, as I told you before, and I have been contact with the TBMS since 2013 in Bodharan Retreat Center. Okay. There was my first retreat, which was a general retreat. I was there, and I was ordained as a Dhamma Mitra in 7th August 2017 in Mahavir Dapodi by Dhammachari Ratnashil.
Okay.
And after then my GFR process confirmed on 25th September 2018 in GFR Pune.
So you've asked to join the order, the Triratna order. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah. And what does your ordination training involve?
What? Sorry.
What do you do in order to train for ordination?
Actually, I am doing some exclusive retreats and my chapter also available. And I'm doing which what can I say that? Can I speak in little in Hindi?
Yeah, you could ask Karmavajra to translate for you.
Actually, I am doing some programs and which study for the GFR process. So I am doing all that.
Very good.
Yeah.
And now you're working for this new online project? Yeah. So how did you come to be working for that project? How did that happen?
Actually, when I was in the Buddha land community in Pune, so I met Karmavajra, and I'm just discussing normally, and he told me the opportunity which are working with the Triratna India Media, which is a media and communication team. So it was a great opportunity for me to do something for a sangha and make people aware about the technology as well as sangha. So and I would like की मला त्याच्यामध्ये इंटरेस्ट वाढला आणि त्यामुळे मग मी हा काम घेतलं.
Then I got interest into that, and then I decided to join the team.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent. And could you tell us what kind of work you do?
Actually, I am doing event management and the publicity of our Tiratna app, and as well as a website also. And I'm sorry.
And how
advertising and solving inquiries of no voice people, those who are having recondite knowledge about the app and the website.
Okay. And how many people have downloaded the app?
Right now 2,238 people are using our app right now.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
And what's the next kind of project that you have in mind for the app?
Actually, I would like to say that due to my reference, there is a 500 people joined in last 3 months. Wow. But neverthelessly, there is 500 new. Sorry, neverthelessly, my aim is to increase the 10,000 and more people to join our sangha and using our app and website also.
Excellent.
And one more thing is, people presently information about TBMS and awareness about sangha is just limited to our Maharashtra and few more states, but we wanted to spread info about TBMS all over the India, in every urban as well as rural area. So ultimately, our large number of people will willing to join our sangha.
So, I mean, probably for some people in Ireland, they might not realize that. Is it true that most of the Triratna people are in Maharashtra, which is one state in India? That's correct, yes?
Yeah, 90%.
90%?
90%.
In Maharashtra, and just 90 or 80% we can say.
So that's one state. And how many states in India in total?
It's 28 states.
28.
I forget, maybe more than 30. Yeah.
Okay. So there's
or 30 or recently Jammu and Kashmir.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that might not even know about Buddhism at all in India, presumably. Would that be true?
Yeah, many people don't know. Very few, means only the 2% people population are Buddhist in India. Means but practitioner very few, because they don't know how to practice it. So only we have the very few options. Just if you go to the Dehradun, there are some Tibetan groups.
Yeah.
But they are not very engaged with the what you can say, Buddhist people. They are they are stay with their people or like that. So only the Triratna or Ambedkarite people who want to go away and spread the Dhamma, they have that spirit. But we have very limited resources, so that is the only thing.
Yeah. And Nikhil, would Ambedkar, would he be known all over India, or just in Maharashtra?
Sorry.
Would Dr. Ambedkar, would he be known outside of Maharashtra?
Yeah.
And would people be aware that he became a Buddhist?
Yeah. When I was connect with people all over the India, they are trying to telling me what Baba Sahib Ambedkar thoughts and books, and also they want to join our sangha, as well as they want to know about Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar thoughts. What he done for our community all over the India.
Yeah, excellent. Great. Well, thanks so much, Nikhil. It's really great to hear from you and Madhavi, just about your lives and in your case about your work for Triratna, trying to just spread the word really about the Dharma and about Triratna, about just what our practice is and so on all over India. Wonderful to talk to the three of you, Karmavajra, Madhavi, Nikhil. It's been a real pleasure. Breaking out of my life here when it feels like a very small life in some ways, because I'm not moving around very much. So just really wonderful to connect with people in a completely different country, in a completely different part of the world. So what we thought we'd do now is we'll have a break just for 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll break into breakout rooms, and there'll be an opportunity to meet each other and talk. And it's wonderful. There's a number of people from India and a number of people from Ireland, and we can all just get to know each other, get to meet each other. What we'll do is we'll organize the breakout rooms when we come back. So if you'd like to just have a cup of tea, do what you need to do, and we'll come back in 10 minutes. So that will be 11:40 in Ireland, what will that be? That will be 4:10, will it? Yep, in India, 4:10 in India.
13 means
13.
15 past, no, I think 4 p.m. 4:10.
4:10.
Yeah.
Okay, 4:10. So 4:10 p.m. in India, 11:30 a.m. in Ireland, and so thanks again, and we'll see you all in 10 minutes time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so welcome back. I look a number of people have joined us, which is wonderful. I can see a few new faces from India and also from Ireland. So the idea that we had now was for people to meet each other, basically. So Stephen has been working away there in the background. He's our tech support. Give us a wave there, Stephen. So Stephen's organized us into groups of 6, I think, isn't it, Stephen? And he's mixed us all up. He's mixed us all up. So really, it's an opportunity just to meet. And in a way, what I suggest you do is, you can do anything you like, but is you might just like to go around and say your name, say where you are, and you might like to say just something about your Dharma life. About your response to the 3 jewels, and then in a way you can discuss or talk about whatever you like. So let's do that for 25 minutes, Stephen. Yeah, and then we'll all come back together and we'll finish the event with a puja. And just to say, if you want to make a donation, you can do that anytime from now. I've just put the link in the chat, or if you want to do it later, you can make a pledge, but I'll come on to that in a little while. So let's do that now, if that's so if you just you'll just get an invitation to join a breakout room, and we can do that now. So just to remind you that we are fundraising for this project, which we've heard about from Karmavajra and from Nikhil as well. And hopefully you've got a sense of just the scope. I think there's more than 1 billion people in India, so the scope of spreading the Dharma is massive. And this project is all about doing that online. And more, I think what's going to happen is that people are going to be looking more to online platforms for access to Dhamma and Sangha, actually. Importantly, and I think actually one of the things I've noticed is that one of the things that we've got to offer in particular as Triratna is we're not just offering people Buddhist teachings and Buddhist practices, but we're also offering people the opportunity to participate in a spiritual community and to make friends in that spiritual community. So I think we've got something really unique that we can offer, and that's what this project is all about. So we've got a target for our fundraise, and the target is €1,500. And actually, we've already raised €640 towards that target. So what I'd ask you to consider is just if to really take seriously that we could hit that target. If each of us here, the people from Ireland, gave €50, then we'd hit the target of €1,500. So if you want to, and you can give, of course, whatever you like. You might like to give substantially more than that, or you might like to give a few bob, or you might not have any money at all to spare at the moment, and that's absolutely fine as well. But anyway, that's the ask, and basically what's I don't know if Stephen has put it in the oh yeah, there we go. So Stephen's just put the link in the chat. Now you might not want to do that now, but what you can do is you can just click on the link and it will take you to your browser window, and then you can fill it in later on afterwards, after we're finished. Or you might like just what would be lovely is if you could make a pledge, which means you just say, I'll give however much you want to give, and that way we can get a sense of how we're doing in terms of our total. So the way we're going to do this, it's going to be a giving puja. So it's going to be bilingual. So we're going to do it in Hindi and in English. And any time you want to, and actually do it in the mantra. So what's going to happen is, first of all, it'll be the threefold puja. So first of all, we'll have the puja in Hindi, and do we have somebody to do the response? Karmavajra. Where's Karmavajra gone?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where are you? I've lost you. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
So have we got someone to do the response?
So we can actually ask Karmavajra also. So follow me. So he's good in doing puja if he's ready. So
Karmavajra, is it?
yeah, Karmavajra.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Karmavajra.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you that's okay, Karmavajra? Yep. Brilliant. Okay. And then we need who's going to respond to the English. So we'll have it in Hindi in call and response, and you can join in. It's quite fun having a go, even if you don't know how to speak Hindi. It's quite fun having a go at seeing if you can join in. I quite like doing that. But it will also be in English. So who's going to do the responding, Stephen?
Atulya Mitra is going to do it.
Wonderful. Okay, so Atulya Mitra is going to do the responding. So we'll do the first part in Hindi and then English, the second part in Hindi and English, the third part in Hindi and in English, and then Karmavajra is going to lead the Padmasambhava mantra. So I've just found out that he's a devotee of Padmasambhava, and Padmasambhava is all about bringing the Dharma into the world. He's all about transforming the forces in the world to be not just to support Dharma practice. So he's an important, it's important to evoke him when we're trying to spread the Dharma, particularly spread the Dharma in a new way into new places. He's very, very important. So we'll chant the Padmasambhava mantra. Well, you can chant along with Karmavajra. And it's in the mantra that if you can make your pledge, that's the point where you can make your pledge. And so so I hope that's clear. So so basically we'll do the puja in Hindi, then in English, and then we'll have the mantra. And in the mantra, if you'd like to make a pledge to the project of communicating the Dharma in India online, then you can do that at that point. So I think that's all I need to say. Let me just check. Yeah. So we're all good to go, Stephen? Yeah, so we'll just have and maybe could you spotlight Karmavajra as well, Stephen?
Just I want ask some Karmavajra. Karmavajra
हाँ।
उन्होंने आखिरी में क्या बोला?
आखिरी में पद्मसंभव मंत्र आपको चैंटिंग करना है। अभी
हाँ,
ये
हाँ।
मेरे पीछे पीछे आपको बोलना है।
हाँ, वो
मैं
तो
बोलूंगा।
yes.
हाँ, फिर आपको तीसरे इंग्लिश में जब खत्म होगा तब आपको पद्मसंभव मंत्र का शुरुआत करनी है और
Okay.
आपको चैंटिंग करनी है।
और वो लॉन्ग करना है।
हाँ, जितना करना मतलब आपको लगता है उचित
Okay.
उतना।
Okay.
All good?
Okay, good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'll let you start Karmavajra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silence for a few moments and then we can start puja. त्रिअंगी पूजा। प्रथम अंग प्राथमिक नमन। नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
जो सम्यक संबुद्ध है,
जो सम्यक संबुद्ध है,
जो मार्गदाता है।
जो मार्गदाता है।
नमन करते हैं
नमन करते हैं
हम धम्म को,
हम धम्म को,
जो बुद्ध की शिक्षाएं है,
जो बुद्ध की शिक्षाएं है,
जो अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर ले जाती है।
जो अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर ले जाती है।
नमन करते हैं हम संघ को,
नमन करते हैं हम संघ को,
जिसमें सहचार्य है,
जिसमें सहचार्य है,
बुद्धों के शिष्यों का,
बुद्धों के शिष्यों का,
जो प्रेरणा देते हैं,
जो प्रेरणा देते हैं,
जो मार्गदर्शन करते हैं।
जो मार्गदर्शन करते हैं।
Opening reverence. We reverence the Buddha,
We reverence the Buddha,
the perfectly enlightened one,
the perfectly enlightened one,
the shower of the way.
the shower of the way.
We reverence the Dharma,
We reverence the Dharma,
the teaching of the Buddha,
the teaching of the Buddha,
which leads from darkness to light.
which leads from darkness to light.
We reverence the Sangha,
We reverence the Sangha,
the fellowship of the Buddha's disciples
the fellowship of the Buddha's disciples
that inspires and guides.
that inspires and guides.
द्वितीय अंग त्रिरत्न नमन। नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
और अभिलाषा रखते हैं
और अभिलाषा रखते हैं
उन्हें अनुसरण करने की।
उन्हें
जैसे बुद्ध जन्मे मानव रूप में, वैसे ही जन्मे हम भी,
वैसे ही जन्मे हम भी,
जिसे बुद्ध ने पराजित किया,
जिसे बुद्ध ने पराजित किया,
उससे पराजित कर सकते हैं हम भी।
उसे पराजित कर सकते हैं हम भी।
जिसे बुद्ध ने प्राप्त किया,
जिसे बुद्ध ने प्राप्त किया,
उसे प्राप्त कर सकते हैं हम भी।
उसे प्राप्त कर सकते हैं हम भी।
नमन करते हैं हम धम्म को,
नमन करते हैं हम धम्म को,
और अभिलाषा रखते हैं
और अभिलाषा रखते हैं
इसे अनुसरण करने की।
इसे अनुसरण करने की।
काया वाचा मन से,
काया वाचा मन से,
परिपूर्णता तक,
परिपूर्णता तक,
सत्य
सत्य
जो सर्वांग समावेशक है,
जो सर्वांग समावेशक है,
मार्ग
मार्ग
जो सर्वस्तर समावेशक है,
जो सर्वस्तर समावेशक,
अभिलाषा रखते हैं हम,
अभिलाषा रखते हैं हम,
इसका अध्ययन, आचरण और साक्षात्कार करने की।
इसका अध्ययन, आचरण और साक्षात्कार करने की।
नमन करते हैं हम संघ को,
नमन करते हैं हम संघ को,
और अभिलाषा रखते हैं
और अभिलाषा रखते हैं
इसे अनुसरण करने की,
इसे अनुसरण करने की,
जिसमें सहचर्य है,
जिसमें सहचार्य है,
मार्गस्थ लोगों का,
मार्गस्थ लोगों का,
हर एक की कटिबद्धता से,
हर एक की कटिबद्धता से,
संघ वलय को
संघ वलय को
निरंतर विशाल करने की।
निरंतर विशाल करने की।
Reverence to the three jewels. We reverence the Buddha
We reverence the Buddha
and aspire to follow him.
and aspire to follow him.
The Buddha was born
The Buddha was born
as we are born.
as we are born.
What the Buddha attained,
What the Buddha attained,
we too can attain.
we too can attain.
What the Buddha overcame,
What the Buddha overcame,
we too can overcome.
we too can overcome.
We reverence the Dharma
We reverence the Dharma
and aspire to follow it.
and aspire to follow it
With body, speech, and mind
with body, speech, and mind
until the end.
until the end.
The truth in all its aspects,
The truth in all its aspects,
the path in all its stages.
the path in all its stages.
We aspire to study,
We aspire to study,
practice,
practice,
realize.
realize.
We reverence the Sangha
We reverence the Sangha
and aspire to follow it.
and aspire to follow it.
The fellowship of those
The fellowship of those
who tread the way.
who tread the way.
As one by one, we make our own commitment.
we make our own commitment.
An ever-widening circle,
An ever-widening circle,
the Sangha grows.
the Sangha grows.
तृतीय अंग बुद्धार्पण। नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
करते हैं पुष्प अर्पण।
करते हैं पुष्प अर्पण।
पुष्प
पुष्प
जो निर्मल सुगंधित खिल रहे हैं आज,
जो निर्मल सुगंधित खिल रहे हैं आज।
पुष्प
पुष्प
जो कल मुरझाएंगे,
जो कल मुरझाएंगे
और पतित होंगे,
और पतित होंगे।
वैसे ही पुष्प की भांति पतित होगी हमारी काया भी।
पुष्प की भांति पतित होगी हमारी काया भी।
नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
करते हैं दीप अर्पण।
करते हैं दीप अर्पण।
उन्हें जो स्वयं प्रकाश है,
उन्हें जो स्वयं प्रकाश है।
करते हैं प्रकाश अर्पण।
करते हैं प्रकाश अर्पण।
उनके महाप्रदीप से,
उनके महाप्रदीप से
प्रज्वलित करते हैं अंतर्दीप हमारा,
प्रज्वलित करते हैं अंतर्दीप हमारा।
जिससे प्रज्वलित हो बोधि प्रदीप,
जिससे प्रज्वलित हो बोधि प्रदीप,
हृदयांतर में हमारा।
हृदयांतर में हमारा।
नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
नमन करते हैं हम बुद्ध को,
नमन करते हैं धूप अर्पण।
करते हैं धूप अर्पण।
धूप जिसका सुगंध होता है,
धूप जिसका सुगंध होता है,
वातावरण में व्याप्त,
वातावरण में व्याप्त,
परिपूर्ण जीवन का सुगंध,
परिपूर्ण जीवन का सुगंध,
जो धूप से अधिक सुगंधित है,
जो धूप से अधिक सुगंधित है,
विश्व की सभी दिशाओं में वैसे ही फैलता है।
विश्व के सभी दिशाओं में वैसे ही फैलता है।
Offerings to the Buddha. Reverencing the Buddha,
Reverencing the Buddha,
we offer flowers.
we offer flowers.
Flowers that today
Flowers that today
are fresh and sweetly blooming.
are fresh and sweetly blooming.
Flowers that tomorrow
Flowers that tomorrow
are faded and fallen.
are faded and fallen.
Our bodies too,
Our bodies too,
like flowers,
like flowers,
will pass away.
will pass away.
Reverencing the Buddha,
Reverencing the Buddha,
we offer candles
we offer candles.
to him who is the light.
To him who is the light,
We offer light.
we offer light.
From his greater lamp,
From his greater lamp,
a lesser lamp we light within us.
a lesser lamp we light within us.
The lamp of Bodhi,
The lamp of Bodhi,
shining within our hearts.
shining within our hearts.
Reverencing the Buddha,
Reverencing the Buddha,
we offer incense.
we offer incense.
Incense whose fragrance
Incense whose fragrance
pervades the air.
pervades the air.
The fragrance of the perfect life,
The fragrance of the perfect life,
sweeter than incense,
sweeter than incense,
spreads in all directions
spreads in all directions
throughout the world.
throughout the world.
And now we'll have the chanting of the Padmasambhava mantra, and it's an opportunity to put your pledges in the chat box.
Omahum Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. 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 Om Ahum Vajra Guru Padma Siddhihum. 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 Om Ahum Vajra Guru Padma Siddhihum.
Okay, so oh, wonderful. So I've just heard from Stephen that we've been pledged €640. So that's in addition to the, what is it, Stephen? The €680. So 680, I'm terrible at mental arithmetic. 680 plus 640, that's 1,320, is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. So yeah, so that's wonderful, guys. Really, really fantastic. So thanks everybody for your generosity. Do remember to actually fulfill your pledge. It's easy to do. You just go online onto the Future Dharma Fund giving page. And I also want to thank, I wanted to thank a number of people. So thanks to Karmavajra and for Nikhil and Madhavi, and also to Karmavajra and the Tuli Mitra and Day for doing the answering and the puja. Thanks for Stephen, who's been in the background working away, making everything happen seamlessly as our tech support. And also thanks to Jnanadhara. So he's not here this morning, but he organised this event as part of he's part of Future Dharma Fund, and yeah, he'll be very happy to hear what's taken place this morning. And thanks to everybody for joining from all over Ireland and from all over India. Oh, we've got Monica from Germany. Hi, Monica. Yeah, really, really wonderful to see all of you. And I've just really enjoyed, well, particularly just meeting a few new friends in India. And yeah, so maybe what we'll do now is you can, if you want to, you can just unmute yourself and just say hello or goodbye. And when we're ready, we'll just leave it there. So thanks again, everybody, for your generosity. And
Thank you.
And yeah,
Thank
wonderful.
you, Jnanadhara.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Jai Bhim.
Ash for Ghosh. Hello.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. It is very pleased to
Thanks,
be with
Jnanadhara.
this event.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Jnanadhara and everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Nice
Thank
to
you.
talk to you.
Thank
and
you
see
so much.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Jevim, thank you.
Namo
Namo Buddhaya, Jevim.
Jai Bhim.
Thank you. Yeah.